What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the video explaining the best way right now of how to grind the league upgrades. That is right, EA did re-release this year the Mixed League upgrade and the Premium Mixed League upgrade. However, there has been a massive oversight in one of them, the Premium Mixed League upgrade, and it makes it either impossible to complete or just not worth completing. I'm still going to take you through the whole process here today, though, guys. So buckle up, settle down, and grab yourself a coffee. I've got my coffee for this as well. And yeah, let's get into how to grind them. So first of all, guys, if you're enjoying the content, it'd be amazing if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Secondly, you don't need a massive coin balance to start this. And if you have nothing in the first place, go and grind some bronze packs and sell everything, or go and play like champs, rivals, and squad battles and get your coins from there, because you don't need a huge coin balance. And you can see here in terms of bronze packs, basically everything from the League SBCs, from those minor League SBCs are selling, or sorry, the Mixed League SBCs they're called this year, not the minor League SBCs. And the reason why bronze packs are so valuable is because two reasons, actually. Number one, with no contracts in them anymore, you get a little bit higher of a discard value out of the pack in general. You get about 320 coins back, I think, if you discarded everything. Well, 378 here, which is mad given the fact that we only paid 750 coins for the pack. But secondly, if you get any players from the Mixed League SBCs, you're getting 200 coins. So, for example, this guy, an MLS rare, he will sell for 200 coins. This guy, the Sudamericana goalkeeper, he will sell for probably 300 coins, but we're going to list him for 200. And then this guy might not sell, even though he's also from the Sudamericana. He's lower rated than the general rating. For players like this, keep them. Keep them. Keep the low-rated players, and I'll explain why as we go through the building process. We've also got a Saudi League player here as well. Does the Saudi League have... I don't know if it does. Bottom line is, you can make really good profits from the bronze packs by selling the players that sell, discarding everything else. And if you get lucky enough to get like a French manager or an American manager or something, even better still. This guy probably won't sell. Still worth keeping hold of. The rares that don't sell, you can try and list them up if they do sell. But if they don't sell, of course, just store them in your club, because once EA drop that very first Icon SBC that requires a bronze rare squad and a silver rare squad, bronze rares are going to fly, right? So if you've got basically nothing, guys, just grind bronze pack method, always very good. Now then, we're actually going to take the Premium Mixed League upgrades first, because I don't think that it's worth doing until EA address the issue with the Libertadores and Sudamericana. To explain the issue, if you haven't heard me already explain it multiple times over the last few days on different content that I've made, EA have kept the requirements exactly the same from last year. However, when it comes to the number of golds that are actually available in the Libertadores now, there are less of them, about 40% less. But also, there are less rares, because obviously all of these cards were rare last year, right? So, because they were all the black Libertadores cards. And so the only rares that you've got are all from River Plate. The reason why that becomes an issue is because, first of all, it's next to impossible to pack these Libertadores commons in the first place, because there's so few packs in the game that give out common cards. But second of all, they're even harder to pack tradable, because the game doesn't give out any tradable packs that you can pack common cards from. Which means when it comes to a perspective of actually buying these cards from the market, they're just not there. And so as a byproduct of that, the 74 and 73 rated cards have also pretty much gone extinct. Or they're at like 4 to 5k. Now, you do not want to be spending 4 to 5k on about 5 or 6 cards for this League SBC. And even worse to note, that you don't want to be grinding for these players either. It's just not worth it. So obviously, I hope EA remedy this fast. If they just leave it, it's going to be really savage. The way that they can fix it, there's two really easy methods to fixing it. Either, number one, reduce the overall rating needed from 74 down to 70. just fixes the problem immediately. And it will still keep player prices at a premium. It's not like people will be able to do it like super, super efficiently. But number 2, just remove the number of players from one club from max 1 to max 6. That way we can go and get all of those River Plate rares to cover off like a large portion of it. And then we can get some other players to fill it up. And again, it won't all of a sudden be like dirt cheap, but it will still be like usable. And when you look at these golds, there's some of these on the market right now. No, there's not. There's some of Askaki Bar on the market right now. Yeah, there's some of them on the market right now. And that is because marquee matchups came out yesterday. But as you can see, they're all 5k. It's just not worth doing. And the cause of concern for that then becomes, if this one is not worth doing, these 3, once you've done them once, are just not worth looking at again. And that's a bit of a shame, because obviously the packs that you get back are really good. Small Rare Gold Players Pack is nice. Small Prime Gold Players Pack is nice. Jumbo Gold Pack is nice. If, however, you think to yourself, I'm going to grind for these cards or I'm going to spend coins on these cards, and you do want to completely grind this over and over, we're going to go through how to do it. If you want to spend coins on these cards, first of all, I just think you're stupid. Sorry to say that. I think you are. Second of all, don't do that. But if you want to like grind for these cards, the best way to grind for these cards genuinely is actually grinding the mixed leagues upgrade over and over again, because you actually get some common cards here. Where do you get? Small election players pack gives you a chance of a couple of common golds. Premium gold pack gives you a chance of common golds. Premium mixed players pack gives you a chance of 4 common golds. So you might end up lucking out and getting some of those cards there from grinding from that. But also the amount of untradeable silvers that you get from this, which is 4 from that, and I think that's it actually. You can put those untradeable silvers into the gold upgrade, or the silver upgrade, and get 3 common golds. And you can farm that as well to have a chance of getting these Libertadores cards and Sudamericana cards between now and when EA hopefully fix something. The best way to grind this though, guys, is the same way as it used to be, right? Complete this League 1 Eredivisie setup. It's really, really easy to do because it's only 68 rated. You need 6 players from one club. If you do bronze pack method, you'll just have some Eredivisie bronzes from the same club. I had about 4 clubs that had 6 or 7 players from it, which was great. If you don't do bronze pack method, you can end up buying these Eredivisie players for 200 coins right now because nobody's buying them because nobody's completing this SBC anymore. So I would go to the Eredivisie, go and pick a club like NAC Breda or whatever. Just go and get 6 of those players, pop them in, get the chemistry, and then just use whatever else you've got in your club untradeable to finish off this. When you get this pack, guys, this is such a good pack, like such a good pack, because there's no contracts in packs anymore, which means the discard value has gone up massively, which is really, really good. But also, like, the amount of consumables that you get that have value just go up, which is really good. And much like I just explained a moment ago, it's so hard to get tradable commons in this game. This pack gives you plenty, maybe 6, 7, 8 tradable common golds in here. If you hit a Sudamericana or 1 or 2 of them, or some of the other premium commons that people are paying like 3, 4, 5k for, it's just going to be a great time for you to just make some nice money back. For this one here, it's an untradeable pack. You want to use as many untradables as you can for this, and then just buy the last players that you need. I would just say just don't do it though, honestly. And then for Bundesliga and Serie A, guys, small prime gold players pack. Once again, you get 6 cards in here, 3 rares, 3 commons. Sell them all of them. Even if you could reuse them back, like let's say you get like, I don't know, a Xavi Simons, and you're like, oh, I'm going to keep him and reuse him in this one here. Don't do that. Sell him, buy something for cheaper that fits into this, or use what you get from the untradeable packs that fits into this. And then the Premier League, the same. You get small rare gold players pack, which is great. It's only 79 rated needed here. 4 rares needed is not a problem. I presume that you guys have like an abundance of these cards. Really easy to do. This grind isn't sustainable like it used to be. It wasn't last year either, which is why we didn't really grind the League SBCs much last year. You know, like in FIFA 23, 22, 21, 20, etc., I grinded the League SBCs hundreds, and for one of the years, over 1,000 times. Because it was, you would make profit all the time, guaranteed as you went. This one here, though, requires some luck to make profit. Because you are looking here at about, I think it's about like 6,000 coins to complete this, and about 6,000 coins to complete this. So you're looking at about 12k. For this one, you're probably looking at about like 2,500 to 3,000 coins. So about 15,000 coins to complete all 3 of these. You're not making 15,000 coins back generally from these 2 packs. Obviously, you could spend a little bit less if you packed some of the players untradeable that you need to use. But because of the LibSud one, it just inflates this one massively. You've got no chance of this being sustainable. So I would absolutely just reuse as much as I could. You might already have like loads of stuff, but this one's just not sustainable. That's how you grind the premium Mixed League upgrades. And I can't show it because I don't want to do it, basically. But let me take you through the Mixed League upgrade, guys, because there's a couple of little fun tips that you can do to get these ones good. Now, like I said before, the Libertadores and Sudamericana, before I actually go into showing how to build this one efficiently, or at least efficiently in my personal opinion, I just want to explain why Bronze Pack Method is so good right now again. Because people can't do the premium Mixed League upgrades, they are doing the Mixed League upgrades, which is rising the price of a lot of these cards. Instead of them being either unsellable or 200 coins maximum, some of them, especially for the Serie BKT and 2 Bundesliga, but really specifically for Liga 2 BKT and Liga Hypermotion, they're selling for like maybe 300, sometimes 400 coins, especially the rares and especially the 64 rated. Because, you know, when you need a 68 rated squads and you pop a couple of golds in, you can fit the rest around 64 and 63 rateds and it's good to go. And so the Bronze Pack Method is really good. And you could be really coy with how you utilize the Bronze Pack Method to both make you coins and save you coins, which we actually haven't had for a long time with bronze packs. And the reason why you can do that is because to make you coins, you can sell the managers as you always do. You can sell the Major League cards for the premium mixed upgrade if people are buying them. I know some of the Eredivisie cards are still selling for like 350, 400 coins or whatever. But also, you can sell the high-rated cards from all of these 8 leagues here. You can sell the high-rated cards, right? And then you keep the low-rated cards so that you don't need to buy the low-rated cards, and it really minimizes the expense of coins per team. So this first one here, like I say, the Libertadores and Sudamericana, the first thing you're going to want to go and do is just find a club that you've got where you've got 6 players. And if you have done Bronze Pack methods, you will have loads of clubs where you've got 6 players. If you haven't done any Bronze Pack method, I would either say go and do some BPM and stock your club up, or if you just don't have the time or the care to do that, what I would say instead then is go and just pick a club, probably any single one of these clubs. Here we go. We're going to use this one. Go and pick a club and just go and buy 6 of their players for 200 coins each. So your outlay at that point is going to be 1,200 coins, right? So I've already got a team with 6 players, which is delightful for me. We're going to pop him over there. That's already the chemistry. Now, the situation you've got is you need a 60 rated team. Go and now find either, again, in your club from Bronze Pack Method, some players that you've got where you don't have 6 players from the club, preferably where you have only 1 or maybe even 2 players from the club, like him, because we're not getting 6 players from this club anytime soon. If you've got 3, 4, or 5 players from a club already, don't put those guys into this SBC, because, you know, if you pack 1 or 2 more of them, what you're going to be like in a situation like Club Olympia here, if I pack 1 or 2 more of these cards, I only need to buy 1 or 2 more to get 6, or I could be fortunate enough to pack all 6. But yeah, basically, if you've only got 1, for example, like we've got there, you're going to need to have packed 5 cards, and that's not easy. If you put in your randos and you're not above the 61 rating threshold, just go and buy a 64 rated card for 200 coins and it'll bring you up. This SBC at the absolute worst cost case should be 2,200 coins if you buy every card for 200 coins. I'm assuming that you have some cards, you've packed some cards, or maybe you get the cards on bid at 150 coins, which brings that 2,200 coins down to 1,500 coins or 1,650 coins. That's a lot easier as well. But obviously, it's an absolute worst case maximum outlay of 2,200 coins, but you want to be looking to spend somewhere around 1,200 to 600 coins to complete this one. You get a small Prime Silver Players Pack for this. This small Prime Silver Players Pack could be money. What I would suggest to do with the cards that you get here is if they are worthless, do not sell them. So we'll start at the bottom here. We've actually got a Liga Hypermotion Silver here. He should be selling quite nicely. Yeah, see, like 350 to 400 coins for him. That's really nice to get back off of this setup here. We've got a Bundesliga 2 silver as well, which is great. We're going to get 400 coins back off of him as well. That's really nice. Obviously, with no evolutions right now, guys, these silvers aren't doing some of the things that they could do. And when I say some of the things that they could do, is like you could get a situation where this Monconduit, for example, is like a 10k discard, sorry, a 5k or 10k card, right? Because if he's like a premium player for an evolution, he's just going to go through the roof. And they're so hard to pack that if you're hitting these, you're going to make bank. So if a card doesn't have like too much great value, like this guy here, he's not even selling for 350 coins. This is the kind of card that I'm like, I'll just hold this, because if it's ever useful for a marquee matchups, an SBC or an evolution, price will rise, I'll make the coins then. If you're desperate for coins and you're thinking, I'm going to sell him because I'm desperate for coins, don't. Go and do bronze pack method. Go and get some coins from like, you know, even like the low divisions in rivals give out like 25, 30,000 coins. Even gold in squad battles gives like 15,000, 18,000 coins. Go and get your coins there. And then we've got Bruna, a right wing here as well. Yeah, this is definitely a card I'm holding on to. I probably could get 550 coins for her. But this is a card where I'm like, damn. A Spanish right wing from Brighton in the women's league with decent base pace, decent base shooting, and decent base dribbling. This card could end up being an absolutely insane Evo. I'm storing those. Right, so we're probably like in a bit of profit already off of that first team. And then we look at the second team, the Serie BKT and the 2 Bundesliga. Now this one, you can only have a maximum of 1 player from a club, which is a bit of a pain, and it's an unnecessary annoyance in my opinion. Like, you know, EA kept these same requirements from when they put these League SBCs in actually in FIFA 23 at the very back end when they gave us these extra ones, and then when they brought them back in FC24, it was exactly the same. It's an unnecessary requirement. However, you want to be looking at spending, again, a maximum of 2,200 coins here. What the first thing I would do is just go to your club and just try and find any players that you've got from the league. And if you can use them, even if you've got golds, if it's untradeable, use it, right? And the reason why I say use it, and it is untradeable for me, so for Barini, we can pop in there, is because you need a 62 rated. So every time you put a high rated card in that's untradeable, you know, I mean, you don't have to use it. I personally would, again, so long as these cards are, he's tradable. So he's the only untradeable one for me. So after that, we'll go for like these guys here. So 60 rated, 56, 56, and 53. These cards, these low rated cards, would be dirt cheap on the market if you needed to buy them. It's like this 60 rated. He might be 300 coins. Yeah, see, he's the sort of player. This guy's the sort of player that's worth selling at 350 coins, and that's why like using the gold isn't a problem, because Barini is also only going to be about 350 coins on the market, right? And this is where people just get so stupid with this. Yeah, Barini's not even selling for 300 coins, right? So somebody's going to go and buy that bronze 60 rated card because it's 62 overall, instead of going and spending 350 coins on a gold card and then going and buying a 56 rated card for 200 coins. And it's inevitable that this guy will be 200 coins. Damn, he's even 400 coins now as well. Holy. It is inevitable that there will be cards from the league, and I will show it, that are 200 coins. And they'll most likely be dirt cheap cards. Wow. 250 coins. There you go. So I would still like sell any card that you could for 300 to 400 coins and then buy cards for 200 coins, because you're just going to like arbitrate the profit as you go. You do need some rares though. But of course, if you've got the cards just in your club from the bronze pack method, you know, like I say, if you're making coins while saving coins and you're in this situation where you just got plenty, don't be scared to just like use them or sell them. It's up to you. I think like you can find a good mix. I still would stick by the rule of like selling the 60 pluses and then using the 59 and lowers. And then obviously, you know, we still need a little bit of chemistry. So I'm just going to go to the Serie BKT here again. And yeah, we'll rock up at, wow, there's nothing there for 250. That is oh, it's because I'm on centre back. That'd probably be why. It's actually quite mad, again, how expensive some of these cards are, making me once again think, we'll try and get the silver if we can. I already had that other player anyway. Making me think that it's very possible it's worth just selling everything. But we've got the goalkeeper there from Frosinone. Didn't give us any chemistry, but a good bit of extra rating for 300 coins. And then we could just go and look at the Bundesliga 2 as well. Now, the Bundesliga 2, I believe, has a lot more players and a lot more lower rated players. So, yeah, see how many players I've got here? This is crazy. Let me go and get some of these lower rated Bundesliga bronzes into the club. And all of this, again, has been picked up from BPM. I just want to check his price. I want to see if he's selling. I reckon you could get these guys on bid for 150. But he is also 350 coins. That is genuinely wild. The fact that these bronzes are all selling for 300 to 400 coins. Let me check this 57 rated guy. Surely he's not selling for 300. Well, he is. Guys, just bronze pack yourself to death, man. It's just too nice right now. It's too nice. I'm actually just going to go and sell all of this stuff. See how many cards I've got here. I'm going to do this here for the sake of you guys, for the sake of the video. I'm going to go and sell all of this. I cannot, in good conscience, already got a 10 chemistry here, have all of this stuff in my club and not just profit off of it. So we need, have we got a, yeah, we can pop him in, 55 rated. And then we need another rare. Let's do this goalkeeper. I don't think we've got that badge. We haven't. So there we go. That should be it done. Ah, it's not enough. There you go. It's actually quite hilarious. That's not enough. We need another rare then. I don't care about a striker. We're going to need... Damn, how's that goalkeeper so rated and so rare? There we go. We'll pop this centre back in. If he's also... Oh, wait. We've already got this this club. Never mind. If the centre back's also like, you know, the 62 rated is also like 350 to 400 coins, that's really interesting. Like, really interesting. If they're a bit more, yeah, he might be 400 to 500 coins. Wow. Guys, let me tell you why that's incredible. Because you could probably just get silvers for cheaper. You could probably get silvers for cheaper. Or at least the same price. 400 coins is the cutoff point. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Either way, more to lean into the bronze pack method. What a great way to make coins. Do a situation where, like, you pack 3 of these Bundesliga 2 cards, sell them. The next 3 that you pack, save them. The next 3 that you pack, sell them. The next 3 that you pack, save them. So that you're making coins while saving coins, right? So you don't have to buy anything. Maybe you get some of these cards untradeable, I don't know. We've got ourselves a small Electrum Players pack here. We're going to rip this open. Who knows if you hit a special card, a promo card, a walkout, an icon, a card that has good value. We get a Serie A player there. Mad that he's so cheap, man. We'll take the coins back from him, mind you. We get a Copenhagen player. Damn, he's actually like quite expensive. That's all right. Sell him for 600 coins. We get this guy. He's dirt cheap. I'm not going to sell him. So Arango will sell. He can go. Peterman. See what I mean with some of these commons just being mad expensive for no reason, guys. We're going to get 1,400 coins back from her, which is amazing. And then Ciro Immobile is discard. That even though we spent a little bit more than we wanted to on that, we got a lot of coins back on that. Liga BK2 and Liga Hypermotion is the exact same as before, except the first thing I would suggest is to go to the Liga 2 Hypermotion and go and get 3 gold cards, right? You can get them on bid for 300, or you can bin... Wow. Even these commons have gone up. Holy... I mean, 450 is not awful. 500 is a lot worse. To the point now, I'm like, if that's 500 and I only need a 68 rated squad, if I can get silvers for cheaper, which I kind of can, I would rather go for some silver high rateds and some bronzes. 350 for him, 350 for him. He's already expired. He's already expired. Nah, gold's going to be the king here. Gold's going to be the king. What I would suggest, though, is to only buy 2 golds, and then let's work the bronzes after that, because this is becoming a bit of an expense here at this point. What have we got? We've got that. We've got him already. We need either Santi Cazorla or, yeah, Uzuni from Granada. There we go. That's 2 high-rated golds in there. Again, you will likely, especially after Bronze Pack Method, have a whole bunch of cards from the BPM that you could keep to use. And interestingly, with this one, when it comes to bronze players, guys, it might well be worth keeping the 64s and the 63s and the 62s to use them, and then selling the lower rated ones, because people will inevitably still purchase the lower rated ones. Let's get this 55 rated to showcase it. And that's probably because, yeah, see, he's like 300 coins, man. You could take the 300 coins for him. Whereas I reckon the 64 rated is probably also around 300 coins. Wow. Oh my days. Maybe I'm wrong. This is all about opening packs, right? So we're here to grind this. The truth of the matter is, the way I'm looking at this game right now with these prices right here, I'm sitting here saying to you guys, don't even do these League SBCs, man. Just grind bronze packs and sell everything, because you are going to make way more. But it's about opening packs, isn't it? It's about having that fun. So let's get this guy in here. He's got right mid, left mid. That doesn't really help. That's our 2 rares in. Let's get our chemistry up. We're going to go to the, what's the other one? Liga 2 BKT, which is obviously the French second league. And Kylian Kaibue, he's untradeable. I can put an untradeable in. We don't mind that. And then again, we've got some bronzes here. They're pretty decent. And then I want to take a look at the price of like this Michel goalkeeper guy. What are we saying? 350, 300. All right, the French league guys might be a better one to look at. I wonder if the Spanish league is a little bit inflated because it's got some golds, and so people are kind of more focusing that side of things and less focusing the fact that there's another league that you could just use. That does seem like quite reasonable. I don't know if I'm going to have enough rating there. I have. Yeah, guys, on this one here, do you want my proper advice? Sell all of your hypermotion cards. Maybe just buy a gold or 2 for the rating help, and then only use Liga 2 BKT in the SBC. That might be a really fun way, actually. It might be a better way, to be fair, as I'm talking through this with myself. That might be a better way to do all of them. Sell all of one of the leagues and keep all of the other one of the leagues. Like, that's it. It's probably an easier way. Oh, we finally packed Illister on the Arsenal RTG. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Yeah, it might be a better way to like kind of just manage it easier. Spam your bronze packs. Just any pack that you open. For example, sell Libertadores, keep Sudamericana. Sell Bundesliga 2, keep Serie BKT. Sell Liga Hypermotion, keep League 2 BKT. Sell Championship, keep MLS. And the last one is the Championship in the MLS. This one is like a bit more expensive, just in terms of a price point on this one as well. Like, prices are a little bit higher than I thought. I wouldn't want to be spending more than about 3,000 to 4,000 coins on this. So you're probably looking at an absolute maximum of about 7,000 coins spent on these first 3. And the value that you get back, you might not make 7,000 coins back, but you'll get way more than 7,000 coin value back off of it. You'll make some coins back for sure. And then the last one, the MLS and the EFL. Now, this one's a bit tricky because they've both got some high-rated players, but you need rares. Now, I've got, I believe it's an untradeable Giroud. Oh, he's tradable. He might be worth selling then as well, actually. Oh, he's discard at 850. Or difficult. This one just in general is difficult because you need 3 golds, but you need 6 rares. last year, it was really easy to get the gold commons because you had players like Carlos Hill, who was a common gold MLS player that was like 81 rated or whatever. This year, Jordi Alba at 80 rated is the highest rated common. And then you've got Emil Forsberg. And then you've got Hugo Lloris. Carlos Hill still at 79. And then Arango maybe. That's not bad. That shouldn't be too costly to pick up that group of players. But obviously the rating needs to be 74. And these aren't like so significantly high rated that you can afford to just put low rated bronzes in. But when it comes to buying bronzes, what you're now going to want to go and do is go to the MLS again. And you're going to want to go and get yourself the bronze rares for 200 coins. And so I understand they are still 200 coins. They are indeed. Obviously, you're going to have to pick up cards that you don't have clubs for, that you don't have players for already. And you're also going to want to try and get yourself as many high raters as possible. So we've got Real Salt Lake, Revs, New York Red Bulls, Inter Miami, and LA Galaxy. Sorry, not LA Galaxy, LAFC. So if we can get, there you go, Bosch, there's one for us. You can go in there. That's one rare. Now we're going to have to get 6 rares. We've got the Quakes. We can take Houston Dynamo. That's not a problem. That's 2 rares. We're paying just 200 coins each for these, which is good. New York City. Oh, we could take Sunusi Ibrahim from Montreal Impact. We are going to want to get as close to 64 rated as possible. We've already taken Houston. We've already got Red Bulls. Still already got Red Bulls. Did I go for New York City CFC? I did not. We can take him right there. No, I do not want to purchase him. I want to purchase him. That's 200 coins. I already have him in the club. Fair enough. Let's go and get him out of the club. And again, you might have some players in the club, right? Which would obviously be super handy and super helpful. It's the rares that we need now, though. I want to figure out whether or not we need to buy some gold rares or whether or not we're able to get away with using what we've got in the club. So we've already got Seattle. We've already got those 2 clubs. We've got no more rares that we can use from centre back. It doesn't need to be the right position, funnily enough. Let's just look at our bronze rares. So Austin, we can take. Whitecaps, we can take. Dallas, we can take. Let's pop these guys in. Let's see how far off that rating we are. We are at the rating. So there you go, guys. You can spend 200 coins per player on bronzes. Takes you to 1,200 coins. And then hopefully only 350 coins per gold, which does still put the, assuming that you're buying every single player. No way, is Lloris like mad expensive? No, he can't be expensive. What? Hold on. Why the hell is he so expensive? All of these MLS... the situation is the same reason, guys. Because there's no supply of common cards. Wow. Emil Forsberg, there seems to be a lot of. Wow. This might be a lot more expensive than I had anticipated. Not really. We are getting these for like a reasonable price. Lloris might be the one though, where we have to like find somebody else. That's not too bad actually. You're looking at 1,200 coins for the bronzes, and you're looking at probably like 2,000 coins for the golds. So you're probably looking at like 3,200, which isn't bad. It isn't bad. Hugo Lloris, we might need to get somebody else instead. Yeah. So what we're going to do is instead of Hugo Lloris, we're actually going to go ahead and get Denny Bouanga because there's loads of him. And he's rare as well, which helps. But Bouanga, there he is. He's also higher rated, and he is 650 coins. That's all right. So we've spent 1,600, no, 1,200, or like 1,850, 2,250, 2,650, 3,000, about 3,500 for this squad, which if we're going on around 7,000 for the other squads, about a 10 to 11,000 coin outlay if you had to buy everything isn't bad whatsoever for this, because what you get for it, 10 to 11,000 coins. Let's even be like, let's even go overboard and say we're spending 12,000 coins. You're getting a good few thousand coins back off this pack here, a good few thousand coins back off of this pack here. So worst case scenario, you're going to lose about 8,000, 7,000 coins. But what you get in return is a premium gold pack untradeable, premium mixed players pack untradeable, and a small rare gold players pack untradeable. The trade-off is probably worth it, especially if you hit like any kind of big cards. Any kind of big cards. Look at all that stuff selling, man. If you hit any kind of big cards, you're winning, because obviously the whole point of the League SBC grind is to pub stock, right? And so if you hit a walkout or a premium card or anything like that, or even just like hit some cards that can go back into it. So Newton we can use again. What else have we got? We got MLS Silver that we can use now. We got the Championship Rare Bronze, which saves us 200 coins from the next run. We get Barlow, which saves us 200 coins from the next run. So there's like, you know, you probably end up saving yourself about 3K's worth of players each time. I reckon if you are super meticulous, I reckon you could do this without losing coins. And what do we get? We get Mazraoui, Singo, Quinones, Trubin, Bitse, and Mavienko. None of these are actually useful for us, unfortunately. But yeah, that is how you grind it. I do think that you could do this. You could buy every single player on that first run for about 12,000 coins. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. Depends how lucky you are with like some snipes and stuff. 12,000 coins for the whole set. Once you've opened that first set, you're going to save yourself a good few thousand coins worth of needing to buy players for the next run, which means you're negating how many coins you lose. I do think you will eventually get to a point where you're just like sustaining the coin balance, and I might have to try it out. But for today, guys, that is how you grind it. My honest feeling right now is, though, that the fact that we've got all of the, like, Serie B K2, 2 Bundesliga, Liga 2 BKT, and La Liga Hypermotion, the fact that all of these cards from these leagues are 300 coins or more makes me think I don't even think it's worth doing it. I think it's just worth opening bronze packs and selling it. With that being said, because you want packs, that's the whole point of this. We want some packs, right? We want to open a pack. We want to hit an icon, right? That's the dream. You know, you can't get an icon out of a bronze pack. My thoughts would be sell every championship player, keep every MLS player. Sell Hypermotion, keep League 2. Sell Bundesliga, keep Serie B KT. Sell Libertadores, keep Sudamericana. And just run riot, man. Like, run riot. It's a bit, like, it's a lot of effort. It is a lot of effort. I think you're probably looking at about 15 to 20 minutes per run through for a small rare gold players pack. I would dare say it's almost not worth it. Hopefully that will change if and when EA change Premium Mixed League upgrades, because if we're adding this into it as well, it's a different story. But that is how you grind the Mixed League upgrades. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this helped you. If it did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For now, guys, I'm out. Peace.